What's up, world? Welcome back to the Moving Forward podcast. You already know we in the building for another great episode, man. We got a we got a wonderful, beautiful guest. You know what I'm saying? By the name of China Marie.
What's poppin'?
What's good, man? She on fire right now. Now she keep the ball. All right. Yeah, she on fire, fire, fire right now. We got to dog. We got to hide our drinks in this motherfucker because they be
Facts.
fronting in this shit. You know what I'm saying?
She
Nah, but
just
it's-
jealous, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
it's
She
all
want a little
good.
Douce too.
She wants some Douce too. Nah, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I want China to think we try to slip her a Mickey or some crazy
Hey,
shit.
what's good? Turn it up.
What's the word, y'all? What's up, China?
Man, I'm just chilling, you know, pushing the project.
Pushing the
Made
project.
in China too.
That's is
We
wonderful.
just came out on the 11th. I know y'all was at the listening party, you know what
Yes,
I'm saying?
yes,
Got
yes.
your backpack. I didn't get one. Everybody else got one.
Shout
which
out
is
to
most important.
what is it? Spray
Spray
can?
ground, yeah.
Spray ground.
Yep.
Shout out to Spray ground.
And Sweet Chicks, we had it in Queens location.
Amazing. I thought I was gonna
Absolutely.
run into Nas with one of them motherfuckers.
Shit, I
No.
wish. If he
Yeah.
would have came out, would have probably fell out. And I had a whole see-through outfit on, so
Yo,
we know the ending of that.
yo,
Titties would have been online.
the outfit was amazing.
Thank you. Forever 21 was popping.
Oh, shit. That's
It was
Forever
a whole
21?
$30.
That's crazy. But what's good though? Like you come from Portland, right?
Yeah, I came from Portland. I just moved from LA though. I was in LA for a while, and I just moved to New York about 5 months ago.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so let's talk about your move from Portland to LA. Why you ain't want to stay in Portland? Where the fuck? What part of Portland?
Exactly. You asking why I
Where
don't want to
is
stay in
Portland at?
Portland?
I want to know Portland Trailblazers. Where is Portland?
Hey, don't forget about Nike. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Nike is in Portland.
go.
The sweatshop. They making 15 cents an hour out there.
We also got great weed.
Hmm?
You know what I'm saying? My mom's a grower,
Oh.
so
Wait, hold up.
yes,
Your mom's grow weed?
she grows cannabis.
Yeah, we gonna
You know what I'm
talk. We
saying?
gonna talk after the
That
cameras.
good. You know
We
what I'm
gonna
saying?
talk after the cameras is off.
But yeah, I mean, it's just one is it's rainy there.
Right.
I hate the rain, and two, it's just like I'm looking to get around like-minded individuals. Out there it's more like build a family and settle down and fall in love with a high school sweetheart, and that's not where I'm trying to go right now.
Mm.
Being in a fast-paced city is what I'm trying to do.
Okay, so what made you want to go to? Well, actually, that made you want to go to L.A.
Yeah.
I read something, that it said that you just left the L.A. with no plans, like you was sleeping in the car for a couple of days.
I was.
That's brave of you.
It was
Like, let's
actually
talk
3
about
weeks.
That. Damn.
3 weeks is a very long time to be in your car alone. You know what I'm saying? You start talking to yourself. I had
Right.
a great conversation with myself, very long.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so you start answering yourself too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
So you
it's
just
good. But
So you must be you went to L.A. for your music.
yes, for my music. I don't have any musical people in my family except for like my great uncle.
Right.
He just plays drums, so it's like it's different. You know what I'm saying?
And your moms didn't want you to do that.
No.
What do you consider yourself? A rapper, R&B, singer, soul? What do you consider yourself?
I mean, I'm a singer. You know what I'm saying? I don't rap. I do like sing talk, and people think, oh, you're a rapper, spit something. I'm like,
Right.
I can't spit shit. I mean, if you write something, I can spit it, but
Right.
I'm not like a rapper like that. No, I'm
Your
a singer.
your music is amazing.
Thank you.
And I'm only saying amazing because my partner Duce is not here. He normally be here saying amazing and everything. So I'm keeping him with me by saying amazing. That's his shout out. Know what I mean?
What's up, Duce?
Yeah. But back to this LA trip, sleeping in your car for 3 weeks.
Yeah, I eventually got a couple jobs and built my way to stack some cash so I could get a room for rent.
Right.
And got better jobs, of course, and started progressing.
And music was on your mind that whole time, wasn't it?
Music was on my mind the whole time, it's like, but also when you come from a smaller city and then you come to where everyone is amazing at what they do or grew up doing what they're doing, it's like the best, it's very intimidating,
Right.
because then you feel like maybe I can't sing, because
Right.
these people have been doing it their whole life. So, when you just all of a sudden step in the realm of that, you start questioning yourself, but, the drive has always been there and it's still there, and
Right.
that's what keeps me hungry.
Was you like going to like studios while you were sleeping in your car, or
No.
what was you doing?
I was just in my car. I was just working. I was just trying to get enough money so I could stay in LA because everybody was like, why would you leave? Like, you're going to be back in like 6 months. Like, you're going
Right.
to go broke in a year. So the main thing to me was not necessarily like doing the music. I did no music for like the first like 4 years I was there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I didn't know how to be a recording artist. I just knew how to sing out loud.
Mm.
So when I heard myself back in the mic, I'm like, I don't like the way I sound. I sound terrible.
Right.
You know, so it took a long time to get used to hearing my own voice
Okay.
in headphones or in a speaker, you know. So over time, I got used to it. But,
Right.
you know, for the first part, it was just working a lot.
Okay, so your big break was what, when you met Too Short, or was it a little before you met Too Short?
It was actually probably like 2 years ago, you know, and I don't even really consider that like a break. I really just feel like that's when I started actually fluidly recording, started writing with songwriters, started actually reaching out to people because I used to be too shy to ask, you know.
Mm.
I didn't want to ask anybody for too much, you know,
Right.
like I feel like I didn't have enough clout to ask nobody
Right.
because everybody there's like a Grammy Award winner or a Grammy nominated, and you're just like, well, shit, I don't even got a SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel like you're not good enough, you know, in a place like that sometimes because there's so much glitz and glamour that
Right.
you can't tell what's real and what's fake. So it took me a long time to ask for help.
So when did you meet? How did you meet Too Short? Let's talk about that.
It was actually a Craigslist ad that I needed like some money, so it was like this like modeling Craigslist. I was like $35. And this girl, at the end of it, she was like, oh, I'm going to this video shoot.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, all right, cool. She's like, if you want to roll with me, it's to Too Shorts. And I was like, I don't really got no ass to be shaking, and
Right.
I don't know how to do that. She's like, no, you're just there in the pool. I'm like, okay, cool. So I go up there, and he shows up. And it was my first time seeing, like, groupies. You know what I'm saying? Like,
All
girls
over
that were
Too
just
Short.
flocking to a man. And I was so uncomfortable that I just went outside and started eating the In-N-Out that came for everybody, you know.
Right.
And he had came out there to eat his In-N-Out too. I guess he was tired of the groupies too. And we started talking about music or whatever. And I sang for him, and we exchanged contact, and we stayed in contact for years. But we didn't start working together until maybe like a year and a half ago.
Wow. So that's when you already had Made in China by this time, right?
No, I had done Potpourri, which is a full album.
Potpourri was
My first.
that was your first.
Anything, yes.
I thought that Made in China one was
No, I had Potpourri, and then I did the EP 6 months later, Made in China.
dope. See.
I feel like it's important to keep coming out with music. You know, people get kind of bored sometimes.
Okay.
When you just release something and then like
And
it takes
then
a whole year to release. I mean, unless you're like a really big, like a huge artist, you know, and you got great buzz to be able to do shows and stuff like that. But
Okay. So how was the project? How did LA take to the Potpourri project?
I think they liked it a lot. You know, I had some really dope features on there. You know, definitely the Ray J one helped. I think that's what people were like, huh? Like,
I hit
who
it
are
first,
you?
Mr. I hit it first.
You know, when you got your first single and it's got Ray J on it and you just
Right.
came out of nowhere, people were like, oh, okay, you must got money. It's like,
Right.
nah, he just liked the song.
Did Too Short, was he backing that financially?
No.
Or what was he doing for you around that
It
time?
was more mentorship. You know, it was like teaching me the game.
And he's a great mentor too,
Yeah.
because he went platinum out the trunk.
Facts.
So he could definitely teach you how to get $1. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? But him being your mentor, and I'm seeing him in your video,
Yeah.
that was a great cosign. That's a
Yeah.
slam dunk for
I just
real.
called him and I was like, yo, I need you for the thing. He was like, you got 20 minutes. Like, I got on an airplane. I was like, all right. He's like, so we just gonna drive around the car? I'm like,
Wow.
yes. He's like, we gotta have some girls in here at least.
That he got. He
So you
pulled
put the girls in the back. I'm like, this is so awkward, but okay, let's get it.
The video is.
It worked out though.
The video is dope. Who did
Yeah.
that? Who did that beat?
J Classic,
Shit. Are you still cool with Short?
of course, absolutely.
How, I was at when we was at your listening party.
Yeah.
It was said that you left that area and came to New York because we took to your music more. Is that true?
Yes, I came for a promo run. It's my first time to New York, and it was just like everyone was like, I love the music, and it felt genuine. It wasn't because I have followers or because so and so was on it with me. It was just like they really liked it. It was different to the ear, you know.
Right.
And I liked that. And people were like, oh, I got a show. You should open it for me, or hey,
Right.
you should come to this. And by then I was already flying out, so I never got a chance to do those opportunities. So I was like, I wonder if I just came to New York for like maybe 6 months and took advantage of those opportunities, that were offered to me. And so I was like, I'm about to just move out there. I'm not gonna put a time limit. I'm just gonna move and see how it go.
Right. So do you like the New York vibe better than the LA vibe?
I like the support better in New York. People are very supportive, at
That's
least to
weird.
me.
That's weird.
But I think it's different on East Coast, on each coast, where it's like some people from the West Coast, like they get more love out here, and people, it's like you always want what you don't you don't know or you never experienced. You know, people are always
Right.
more excited about something else. You know.
You don't like the weather. You ain't been out here for New York winter yet.
I have.
You
Oh
what?
no,
You ain't been out
January.
here for winter.
What's January then? Because January was very hard for me.
Nah, January. You know
January
what?
is very struggle for me.
We ain't really had no good strong winters yet.
Okay.
You ain't feel a winter.
Well, I felt something, and it said -1, and that was enough
Right.
for me to start crying. You know what I'm
Crazy.
saying? My fingertips were freezing.
Numb.
Like I was just in tears. I was like, I need to get home. I need to get home.
So when you in the studio, who do you like? Who do you mimic? Like who do you like look up to that made you want to sing?
I don't think anybody really made me want to sing. I just really enjoyed singing. You know, I didn't have it around the household. I had music, of course, like Mary J, Jill Scott, Lettucey.
Right.
I mean, but I used to watch music videos. That was my music.
BET Jams.
Yeah,
BET
like
Soul.
MTV or just VH1. Like, you know, just like that was what I saw. That's what music was to me. You know, in Portland, Oregon. You know, so it's like I just watched videos and I was like, I like that. I like the way they made me feel. I like the way they inspired me.
Right.
And I wanted to reciprocate that. You know what I'm saying? So.
You give me a vibe. That Everything New video, it now this is real talk. Like when I listen to it and I close my eyes and I zone out to it, because I really listen to music,
Right.
it gives me the Aaliyah feel.
But thank you. That's one of my biggest influences as far as like the vibe that I liked.
That's
you know?
a good, great vibe. It brings me back to that time. Like
right.
when Aaliyah was alive, rest in peace to Aaliyah, we love you.
Facts.
That was a good feeling. That let me know, or
Facts,
that was
yeah.
you brought me to that vibe with that Everything New.
Well, thank you.
/ Adina Howard,
Okay.
freak like me, because you was I see that you love being on top of vehicles in your
Facts.
videos.
I
You love that.
you know, hard ass beats and doing shit that's like she really just like chilling on top of there. Her cousin got the Smirnoff Apple full bottle just turned up.
I was about to get into that. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is that? That's Amsterdam. They flashing like that.
Facts.
I'm like, yo, what the
turned
fuck?
up.
I thought you was a Ciroc girl. I'm like, yo, what's that?
I mean, I
Amsterdam?
love Ciroc, but at the time that's what we had. We had
But
to get
she
going.
like this and like.
Niggas was turned. Hey.
I'm like, what the fuck, yo? I see a green cap. I'm like, yo, hold up. When she come on the show, I'm gonna ask her with that Amsterdam apple. Like, what
No,
the
it's
fuck?
Smirnoff. It's Smirnoff
See
Apple.
the word?
And I don't even like sweet drinks, but I was like, yo, I need something because I got to get on top of this vehicle and really
Right.
get in set.
You
'cause
gotta get it in.
When I see the camera, I get a little shy. So, you know,
get
a little.
shy?
Yes.
How you shy in front of the camera and you was fucking damn near naked at your release?
I
And you
had
was
some
dancing
drinks
and
too.
everything.
I had some drinks. Shout out to Ciroc.
Shit.
I mean, I don't got to be drunk. I just like a little like, hey.
Nah,
you know?
little, yeah, not drunk. You just want to
Yeah.
knock the edge off.
Facts.
Knock the
There
edge
you
off.
go.
So what was so special about Made in China to make you want to do a duo? Made in China.
I
too?
feel like Made in China finally had like, they had hard beats, but it was like, I don't know, it just kind of like, it was headed in a way that I really liked musically. Like it wasn't too hardcore, it wasn't trying too hard, and it wasn't super soft. You know,
Okay.
it was like a guy could listen to it and be like, oh, I fuck with it. And a girl would be like, damn, I feel like I kind of like this shit. You know, like
Right.
she don't always gotta listen to Future or Migos. Like she can listen to a woman say the same type of thing about a man without having to listen to a man disrespect a woman just because the beat's hard.
And you definitely disrespecting dudes. You like, fuck you.
I'm just not.
I want my bag. You don't got no bag. Stay the fuck over there.
No, I'm just saying if you're not about getting a bag, then it's just two different mindsets. It's not even fuck you. It's just like I just can't be around that mindset.
Yeah, that
so you
energy.
can still not get a bag. I still fuck with you, but I just can't be around you.
That's a super.
'Cause I'm
That's
focused on
my
what I got going on.
motivation right now.
You know?
And by the way, your hair looks amazing. I love how you doing the finger wave shit. Yo, you got like an old school, new school vibe with you, man.
Thank you.
Who you talking to? Like, what's going on?
I don't know. I feel like I'm old soul. You know, I just, you know, I don't know. I love the 1920s look, so I'm like, let me
Good
try
Marilyn
that out.
Monroe.
You know?
So, what you got planned for the future? Like, what's going on?
I have a lot
Any
planned. I
shows?
mean,
Talk to me.
yeah, I got a lot of shows coming up right now. I'm doing a promo run, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to hit as many outlets as I can to get the word out there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely shows. Like shows is a big thing to me. I love doing shows, whether there's 10 people, whether there's hundreds of people. I just love doing shows. And the smaller ones are my favorite because I can really connect with people. I can get in the crowd, start dancing.
You got to get SOBs. Like in New York, like a lot of New York artists, like when they coming out, they go to SOBs.
Well, I got to get on SOBs then.
You got to tell your manager and your peoples to get you on the SOBs run.
That'll be my next one then.
That'll be your next run. And shout out to SOBs,
Facts.
yo. They better give me, I need some free tickets when China Marie, you know what I mean?
You'll get a little shirt, you know what I'm saying? Got the backpack already.
That's a super fact.
I got you.
Yo, Ciroc sponsor you too?
Certain events.
That's dope. How you go about getting those type of sponsors?
I reach out. I'm a whole stalker. You know what I'm saying? I be in DMs like crazy. And my managers, the email stalkers. So I mean, at the end of the day, it's like it's stalking, but it's like I know what I want. I'm not just asking you for something and don't have no plan. I got a whole situation. All I need is a yes.
Sometimes you don't always get a yes, right?
You don't always get a yes, but it's a numbers game. Enough knows you're gonna hit a yes, right?
But in this generation of like the followers and your gram got to be popping to even have somebody click on your page.
Right.
So it's kind of hard now, whereas you use like the music and the talent to speak for itself. Right. Now you can have all the talent, but only have 200 followers, you're not popping. And certain people are.
That's true. Then you got to figure out how to get the followers up.
My point now, my next question is, how do you go about getting followers?
How I go, I think everyone's different. You know what I'm saying? Some people, like, they promote on, they paid ads. Some people, they know a lot of people that got clout, and then they start tagging them. Hey, can you shout me out? Hey, shout me out. Like, they get followers that way. Me, it's my shows. It's people be like, oh, why you do such small shows? You should be doing big shows at different venues. Yeah, but all 20 people that are at this show follow me.
Right.
And all 20 people put me on their live or put me on their story, and they tag me, and then all their friends see it.
Right.
All 200 of their friends see it.
That's
you know what I'm saying? And people always think that the big people are it's the people, everyday people.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Like that want to follow.
Because we do interviews and we'll post them on the Instagram.
Right.
But then we go to their page, they not showing the same love.
Right.
So it's like it's tricky in this game, but I don't even sweat that. When I first started, I said, post me on your page, yo. Like, I'm posting you.
Yeah.
But they still don't post. Certain people just don't post you.
They feel like, it's not as big as what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, a power interview is just as important as this interview.
That's a fact.
To me.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be on time for y'all just the way I'm going to be on time for them.
Definitely.
And no opportunity is too big or too small because you never know who's listening and you never know who's paying attention.
Yep.
And most times, it's going to be the things you least expect that's going to make you popping.
That's a fact. So what motivates you to write your songs? Is it a male? Is it a female? Is it things that you go through?
I think it's a lot of things. It could be something that I heard on the train. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe I just saw an argument and I felt how Shawty was feeling. Or I put myself in her shoes and I'm like, I'm gonna write about that. But I also write with a lot of co-writers as well. Like I'm not that great at hooks, but I got an idea for a hook, but maybe I don't know how to illustrate it. So I could be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Can you help me with this hook, make it catchy? And then I'm gonna write the verses to make it personal. Dope. So it's like each thing is different, but sometimes I'm trying to write things that are too close because then I start making too many details and then getting too attached to the song, and want it to be my single and shit. People are like, I don't feel that. I be like, but I feel this the most, So I try to keep it general, but still, personal.
I see that you, like, a lot of your videos, you on a basketball court. You used to play ball or some shit?
It's very embarrassing. I did used to play basketball, and
I kind of figured that.
It
was garbage?
It was bad for me. It was bad for me. I was very fast, but once I got to the hoop, it was like, I just knew I wasn't going to make it.
Damn.
Everybody was like, yeah, go. And I get there and I'm like, damn. Why am I getting like 5 of those a game?
That's crazy.
My mom had to break it to me. She's like, I think you just do track. Track wasn't good. I'm like, I can't run around this circle.
You was a track star.
No. Those girls were zooming past me. I was like, I just need to sing.
So we treating you good out here, huh?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it for real.
So where you reside?
In Bushwick.
Oh, Bushwick. What part of Bushwick you at?
Off the Myrtle stop, off the J. I mean, I don't know. I'm still like trying to figure out.
She a fresh New Yorker. You a fresh New Yorker.
I'm off the Myrtle stop. I ain't trying to have people follow me. You trying to have somebody follow me home?
No, I'm sorry. I'm
like,
sorry.
hey, China
I'm
over
sorry.
here on
no,
this cross street.
I'm just saying.
I
like,
mean, I know my cross streets.
no, but you know, when a New Yorker asks you where you from, it's like Bushwick. Well, all right, what part of Bushwick? Wilson. What? No, I mean, like just
okay, like Knickerbocker. Is that
all
how
right,
you say
there
it?
you
Okay,
go.
There we go.
There we go. Knickerbocker. A Knickerbocker nigga ain't gonna go to your crib when you say Knickerbocker. That shit could be anywhere.
All right.
Oh, you from Knickerbocker? All the Spanish motherfuckers around there.
There's a lot of Spanish music playing when I walk by.
Knickerbocker. How you like it though? The transition. You said you've been out here for like what, 5 months?
5 months. It's a good transition. I'm very tired.
You tired?
All the time. Yes. I realize
beef patties with cheese.
Yes. Oh my God, I love pepper jack cheese. I'm like, oh man, it's so good.
Cocoa bread. You did the cocoa bread?
I haven't done that. What's going on with that?
You ain't do the. It's not a beef patty without cocoa bread.
What do you mean?
See,
See, now I haven't gone to the Jamaican spot to get the beef patty. I went to the deli.
See, you going to the corner store to get the beef patty. You got to go to the pizzeria. You got to go to the pizza spot, and not the pizza spot with the Mexicans making the pizza. Cause now in New York, see, shit is different out here. New York is gentrified. Like you ain't in the Knickerbocker that I used to be in.
That's what people keep telling me.
Know what I mean? You in a new Knickerbocker.
Well, they got the beef patties and they're pretty good.
Nah.
So I guess I gotta try the cocoa bread too.
You gotta get the cocoa bread. You did the jerk chicken. You did the Flatbush, the jerk chicken. You don't know nothing about the jerk?
I got the chopped cheese, you know.
See, you know what? You gotta, how you in New York? We gotta put you on a New York tour.
Okay.
Right where you at.
Right.
But what genre do you consider yourself under?
I don't know, probably be like pop, urban. You know what I'm saying? Like I like soft songs, but it's not like a traditional R&B, but it's not all the way pop like Ariana Grande, but it's some shit you gonna turn up to in the club, you know? You gonna play before or after the club?
Pop R&B. See, I don't know. Maybe I was reading it wrong. I thought you said you wanted to be neo soul because when I read it, I seen it. I'm like,
now I grew up on neo soul music, and like I really enjoy neo soul music. I listen to it a lot.
Mm-hmm. Jill
Scott, I love her. Let Us See, I love Mary J. Like I love all of those artists. But as far as like what I listen to on a daily basis, I mean, and what I'm striving for is not that, you know.
What are you striving for right now?
I'm looking to be in the club. I'm trying to turn the club up. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
I want to be in the strip club. I'm trying to turn up. Like, I like to have fun. I like to drink. I like to, you know, to give people some.
You taking baby sips to that.
Where's yours?
My shit gone.
Oh, well, shit. Let me indulge. My apologies.
Nah, but it's all good, boy. You said strip clubs.
Mm-hmm.
That's what people mainly doing, but then, like, my boy Moolah, he was like, niggas ain't doing that no more. Like performing in the strip clubs. But when I hear your records, I do see some ass popping. Especially everything's new. That everything's new is crazy, man.
Thank you. I'm not going there just to, you know, some people just go up there and they just they're so focused on singing their song or rapping their song. That's not my performance. My performance is not about me. My performance is about people. Like, I like to engage. I'm more of an entertainer. Like, I like to entertain. And so in that environment, I feel like the girls is all they're entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are all entertainers, so it's like we're just turning up. We having a good time.
Like, we got a lot of people in here listening to this interview and people that's gonna be watching us on YouTube.
Right.
Let the people know what it takes to get in this game. Like, because I have a friend, she's actually here. She does music, but she's shy to let it out.
She's here in this room?
She's here in this room.
Okay.
She's right there.
Little shawty.
She does music, but she's scared to let it out. And I told her to come. I said, come to this interview and be around the people
right.
that do it, that's doing it, and they could give us some game. So
yeah.
I want you to give her some game on how not to be shy and what to expect being a new artist and making music.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still learning myself. I feel like we're always student, you know what I'm saying? But the biggest thing for me is I was always so shy to, like, make mistakes. I felt like if I went in the studio, the engineer, the producer, the people hanging out, like the entourage was going to judge me if I hit a wrong note or I wasn't as great. Mm-hmm. But it's like there's so many mistakes that you're going to make, and that's what a masterpiece is. It's a whole bunch of mistakes and then eventually you hit that 1. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be vulnerable, and that's such a hard thing. People make it seem like it's easy just to go in there and be vulnerable. Like, it's a really hard thing. Yeah, make mistakes. And I think that's something I'm still learning is making mistakes, like it's very important to make mistakes because then you know that, okay, that doesn't work.
Right.
Okay, what else?
Right. Do you write your own music?
Yeah, like I said, I co-write. So, like, I do write, all the concepts are mine. The majority of the verses are mine.
Right.
If I hear a dope verse, I'm going to use it.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I
But
respect that.
If
I definitely
it's mainly
respect
hooks that, like, I take mainly hooks because it's not my specialty.
Right.
And also, it's like, ain't that what writers are for? To
Right.
write?
So you got a team, or do you
I have
pay
a couple
writers?
selected people that I work with. I don't work with a lot of people, not because it's just simpler to keep the circle small. You know what I'm saying?
And
So
that
I
money,
work with about
that
3
checks come.
producers. I write with 2 different writers, a girl writer and 2 guys. Shout out to Brittany B and Jacob Papa.
Okay.
We've been rocking for a
Shout
while
them out,
now.
man. Let them write me some shit, man.
Yeah,
for
they're
real.
super dope. Brittany's amazing. I love that she can write from a girl's perspective. And same thing with Jake and Papa. They're 2 brothers. They grew up in LA. So it's like they got that West Coast swag, but they can still make it, versatile. So I like that.
Did they take the travels with you to New York, or they still
No.
out there?
No.
They said, fuck that, I'm staying in LA.
They doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm still the independent artist, so it's like I don't really have the budget to be flying people out.
Right.
I'm still growing myself.
Right.
Yeah,
you've been doing this for like 3 years?
2.5 years, going on 3.
To be seldomly new,
Yes.
you got a pretty big following. Like, how many followers you got?
I'm almost, hopefully, by the end of this week, I have 17,000.
That's a lot of people.
That's really good
like,
for me.
yeah.
I mean, my main thing is that they're not fake and that they're engaging.
Right.
And like they repost everything that I
And
that
when
I
you
ask
do
them
a
to
show,
support.
they come out.
They come out, and I'd rather have 17,000 that are engaged in that support genuinely, rather than 50, and they just kind of like there to see titties. You know what I'm saying? Like on some real shit.
Right, because when I went to the listening party, I'm like, damn, she got this shit kind of jumping.
You just need a couple people, and then they're friends, and then it really becomes like a small community.
Right.
But
how did the endorsements, how did that go? Like, for you to only be in the game for 2.5 years, to have a Sweet Chicks, to have Spray Ground, to have all these liquors and stuff, that's big. That means
I reached out.
Yeah, that's.
And my manager's amazing. She
Yeah.
puts together great decks. Like having a great deck, like an EPK. If you don't know what a deck is, it's like a one sheet that kind of shows what all you've done or what all you're looking to do. It's important to have that to be able to send out to people. And some independent artists don't know that. You got to get an EPK that looks great, know.
It's like a resume. Or
Yeah, it's like a resume.
music resume.
You know what I'm saying? And it makes it simple than just, hey, can you sponsor my party?
Right.
Like, you can't send out an email like that. You have
Right.
to have it be professional.
Right.
So do your research. It took us a long time to get here.
Mm-hmm.
It's like people just see like, oh, you've been there for 5 months and you killing it. I've been doing this for a long time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for a long time.
A hell of a long time.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. See, I never knew what an EP.
EPK. It's an
EPK.
electronic press kit.
I never knew, but Charlene put that in her notes.
She's like, I knew.
See.
Yeah, so stuff like that,
I never knew.
It looks good when you reach out to somebody, whether it's for just brand ambassador or, hey, you want to collab on this,
Right.
So.
Who you looking to work on? Like, any features you looking to work with? Any new producers? Like, who
I'm
you
looking for them. I haven't exactly found everybody. I found a couple of adult people out here, but I'm looking to do a couple remixes to, Made in China 2, just to involve the community. So anybody that's like known in Brooklyn or Queens or wherever out in New York, please reach out to me.
You definitely holler at all your fans, I see. You definitely, because I said, oh shit, she DM. That was you, I was DMing, or somebody else?
It's me.
All right, so
all the
you
DMs
lie.
are me, you know what I'm saying? So it's me replying, it's me, everything's me.
Dope.
I get back to every comment, I get back to every DM. I think that's very important and what keeps people wanting to engage with you.
Right.
If they write in a paragraph for you and you just leave it on the scene, it's like, damn, you couldn't even write back thank you.
Right.
That's at least how I feel when I reach out to people.
So is the Made in China 2 album, is this your hardest working project?
It's not my hardest working, but it's my best project yet.
The best project yet.
Yes.
Why, when you say best project yet, what you mean by that?
It means that I wrote the majority of it. It means that a lot of my insecurities are in it. A lot of my, my confidence is in it. I just feel like it's more of like my growth is in it. It's not like my first thing where it's like, ooh, I hope people like it. I like it.
Right.
And I hope that y'all like it.
Right.
But most importantly, I like it a lot. Like, I love it. I think that's important.
Any more videos to look forward to?
Of course. You know what I'm saying? We got like 8 more videos.
8 more. You gonna do a video for every song, right?
It's already done.
See? It's already lit.
And that's important as an artist. You should always have everything done, ready to go.
Ready to go.
Because the worst thing is I made a mistake, which is why it's important to make mistakes, is that you put something out and you like, oh, wait, how do I get the video? And then you try to schedule it's just too much, and then you just feel like you're behind.
You way behind.
You got to be prepared within your release. So it's okay to release it later.
But music is timeless.
Right.
Certain type of music is timeless because
Right.
you could write a song and fuck up and don't do a video.
Right.
And then like, damn. And then you want to do the video, but now is the time done changed. Like, not
it's no
talking
longer
about that
relevant
no
anymore.
Right. So you can't get caught up in that. And when something that you said earlier was keep making music. A lot of artists get caught up in a game where they make music, then they stop, then they make music again.
Right.
People, you lose your crowd like that.
Right.
And I notice a lot of artists, they do that, and that's not good.
That's true. Maybe that's their, something that they're working on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and also it takes a lot of money to keep recording. You know what I'm saying? People always ask me, why aren't you in the studio every day? I write everything. I pre-record everything, and then I take about 4 weeks and I record everything. So I got a certain type of budget and I got a certain amount of hours that I could afford.
Right.
So I have to make sure that I get all of my projects mixed, mastered, and recorded within that budget, within that hours.
Wow.
So if it's got to happen.
It's
you know what I'm saying?
You all independent. Everything is you.
Everything I do is me.
Wow. You looking to
as financially, yes.
You looking to sign to a label?
As a partnership.
As a partnership, what label would you like to sign to? What label looking at you? What label you're looking at? Let us know, man.
I'm open to any label that has the right deal.
Right. You ain't going up to like
I'm not
Rock
going
Nations
for names.
and all that? Oh,
just because so-and-so signed with them
Massive
doesn't mean that you're going to get that same deal.
That's true, too. That's
People
so
be
true.
like, oh, you got to go with so-and-so because they pop it up. Yeah, but that's not you. You don't have the same contract. You don't say you and that person sign here.
You'll fit good with OVO.
That would be dope.
You'll fit good with Drake. I could see you moving with Drake or somebody like that.
That would be dope.
Would you sign to Lil Wayne right now?
I think if he had the right business plan. You know what I'm saying? Just because, I think some people think their time has passed.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, it's like just because their time has passed doesn't mean that their mentality for marketing and investing in someone else has passed.
I don't understand that time thing. Like, I think that music is timeless. Whoever, because, like, what Nori and them say all the time, they be like, yo, Bon Jovi and them still do tours at fucking 60 and 70. It's only in rap they say time has passed. Like, he's old now. He's not popping. I don't understand that.
It's really just marketing. Anybody can revamp or reinvent themselves.
Right.
Look at Usher. That he didn't came all the way back.
He did?
No, I mean not now, but I'm saying
us.
like he wasn't, and then he came back with all them songs, and he made a great comeback at that time. That he made a comeback.
But Usher always gonna be popping.
Right. But
besides
I'm just saying
that bullshit rumor they was talking about.
True.
I mean,
but I think if you have the right team, you can make a comeback from anything.
I love Usher. Shout out to Usher,
Me too.
man.
I love Usher for sure. That's a fact.
You don't want to work with no rappers, no New York rappers?
I would.
Like a Casanova, a Fabulous.
I mean, Nas would be my favorite for sure.
There we go.
Esco. I would definitely love if he got on a track.
Oh, you got a crush on Nas? You like Nas?
I mean, of course he's fine. Ladies.
No. Everybody
You know what I'm saying?
Nas.
He got that little beauty mark. I be like, I pour some tequila over that beauty mark. Like, let me get it.
Now, see, there we go. Now,
you know
now you talking that talk. Now you talking that talk. Yo, you got a man? You don't got a man, right?
Nah.
Why you never had a man or something? Like, what's going on? Like let's talk about
It was about music.
Yo, so
Trying to get me caught up?
Somebody gonna see this
Trying
say
to
like,
get
yo,
me caught
fuck you
up.
mean
I'm
I don't got no
online.
man, yo?
I gotta end my life
Now
soon.
good, and that shit. She's like, yo, what you mean you don't got no man?
I gotta end
What you
this
mean you don't
live.
got no
Hold on.
man, yo?
Y'all trying to have me really get caught up. I wasn't joking. I mean, you know, I got a nice little rotation.
Woo! Oh shit, yo, you a player,
I got things
huh?
to do.
You a player. That's what's up. I ain't mad at you, man. Go do your motherfucking thing. God damn. I'm sorry, y'all. My phone keep ringing. Motherfuckers
You
calling me.
popping.
Nah, that's you. They like, oh, you got China Marie up there?
Nah. Don't try to put it on me.
That's gangster, man. That's gangster. Make sure, listen, when artists come to the Moving Forward show, it's a family. I don't want this to be the only time we speak or the
For
only
sure,
time we
absolutely not.
interact.
Nah.
Nah, but it happens though.
Not with me.
How you went about getting that spray ground? Because let me tell you, this is real talk.
Okay.
And before I did the show, I said I was going to ask you this because
Okay.
we're a new podcast, right?
Right.
We're coming up.
Right.
We getting a lot of love, and we looking to give back. That's the main purpose is to give back. Is to get in a situation where we could give back.
Right.
And we planned it. Me, Dulce, our manager Yams. We planned to do a book bag giveaway. So we seen those, so we like, whoa, that's dope. So how you went about doing that? Can we partner up? Who do we talk to?
It was my manager, honestly. It
So
was
your manager is pumping.
yeah. My
Poppin',
manager,
poppin'.
I'm not gonna tell you, we stock people. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it ain't an email, we gonna find an email. Because
Right.
you know what? Everybody got an email.
Right.
And at the end of the day, I DM stock. Like, at the end of the day, I have a great product. I have a great vision.
A
And,
wonderful vision.
I mean, it's authentic. So sometimes it doesn't work out, and sometimes it does. And I reached out to Sprayground a year and a half ago, and I didn't have everything that I had at this moment, and I just kept reaching out until it was like an assistant that just gave it
Like, you know what?
to
This
one
door-
of the main people, and he was like, "Let's get it."
I think that they did a hell of a job by pursuing you.
Well,
By
thank
giving you that
Some things
chance.
just take time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I reached out to a lot of people, and I'm still currently reaching out to platforms and things that I want to be on, you know? And some people are like, just not at this time, you know? So it's like, or like, we actually only work with bigger artists or
Wow.
whatever this. And it's like, okay, cool. Because at the end of the day, they're
When,
going to come back eventually.
when doors get slammed in your face, I'm learning as a new media person, don't get caught in the hype.
Right.
Don't get. See, this phone got me fucked up. Don't let your emotions make you do something or say something that you shouldn't do because the door gets slammed in your face. We ask for interviews all the time, and people, they don't respond back, or if they respond back, they'll be like, "Not right now," things of that nature. I'm like, but I go on their page, they on another podcast. I'm like, wow. And it make me, it kind of fuck with my insides pause.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm like, you know what? I got to work harder now. Now we got to work harder.
It really is, honestly. I reached out to multiple podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm new in New York, so I reached out to a lot of podcasts, more than I probably should admit. And even some people were like, oh, it's not a good fit for us, or we actually don't really like the music, or we don't do traditional interviews, or whatever the case may be, which is totally fine. You know what I'm saying? It's, at the end of the day, it's their opinion. Like,
Name some. Name two.
I'm not going to name none of them. I'm not going to name none of them. But at the end of the day, it's just an example to say it's like it's a numbers game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's a numbers game.
when I did this, I wasn't like, I hope that they really like the music and they just want me to come on. Nah. I'm going to send this message out. I'm going to personalize it. I'm taking about 6 hours on a Monday. And I'm going to write it at 8 a.m. because people check their phone in the morning. They're going to see it.
Right.
They're going to look in the spot where it says 1 request or 5 requests.
Right.
Just out of ego, like, oh, who's trying to get in
Yeah.
contact with me that
Right.
doesn't follow me? Like,
Right.
we all do this shit, you know what I'm saying?
That's a
Like,
fact.
so in the morning, people are going to look at that. and they're in bed, so they got fucking time to look at it, and they gonna read it. You know what I'm saying? Gas them a little bit. Yo, I love your podcast. Yo, I really want to be a guest on it. How can I be a part?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's still genuine. I do want to be a guest. How can I be a part?
Right.
And you send it out to 30, at least 10 are going to write back and say, what's your availability? Or, hey, we don't have time this month, but you know what? We got a slot July 8th.
Dope. Then you just go.
You just got to be available. Send it out and don't think about it. Don't be like, oh, why that person do it? It's not about that person. It just wasn't a good fit.
That's a fact.
It's a numbers game.
Super fact. See, you giving me jewels, because when I do interviews, I'm just not asking you questions. I'm learning as I'm talking. At the same time, and I think that you have a great career ahead of you.
Thank you.
I don't know why my phone keep ringing during this interview. It's you. It's you, yo.
Hey.
You have a great career.
Thank you.
And I think that you're beautiful.
Well, thank you.
Your hair is nice.
It's the eco gel, you know what I'm saying? It's the eco gel.
Your show is amazing.
Thank you.
Shout out to Deuce. Your show is amazing. I could see from the listening party, I'm like, damn, she turned the show the fuck out.
I absolutely do. I'm very confident
You have
in
a
that.
great costume collection.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I love
great costume collection.
Bust down, Tatiana Blueface was good, baby. You know what I'm saying? I like to have a great time.
Talking about Blueface, man, how you feel about the Double XL freshman class selection?
I actually haven't looked at it.
You ain't look at it yet?
No.
You supposed to be up on there.
I mean, I am, but that's the whole point, is that I'm doing me. I'm trying to get all these podcasts, you know what I'm saying?
That's
like
super fact.
My mind, like I said, you got to be focused with your mind.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at what everybody else is doing, you start getting distracted and comparing yourself. And be, oh, come on, it's not about that.
That's a fact.
I'm doing podcasts right now.
What you said you're doing what you said you was doing? You was on a promotional run?
Yeah, promo run for Made in China 2.
Made in China 2. So
yep.
what you got going on next for Made in China 2? Any shows?
Yeah,
Let the people know before we get up out of here.
Yeah, I mean, we got a power interview tomorrow. I'm very excited about it with M-Easy. I also got another podcast on Sunday. Mm-hmm. I got a show on the 27th with my homegirl Dory. It's in Harlem, my first show in Harlem.
Dope.
I also have a show on the 29th with this company called Math.
Math? Dope.
Where
at though?
It's in Brooklyn. I don't know the exact location, but it's going to be on my Instagram, you know what I'm saying?
We'll be there. Moving forward, we'll be there.
Yeah, you know, working with Major Stage, so working on some different
Major
venues.
Stage, that's dope.
Yeah.
Major Stage. Shout out to Major Stage. They got a lot of dope artists.
We just did a live taping with them 2 days ago, so that was really dope. And yeah, working on doing some festivals in Philly. I'm just trying to expand to Philly, Connecticut, and
the
Jersey.
tri-state area. Tri-state area, the Connecticut, New Jersey,
yep.
New York. That's the tri-state.
Yep. So I'm just trying to, not get out of New York, but just hit some little circumferences to let other people know.
Don't forget the small towns in PA. Shout out to Harrisburg. Wink, wink.
Hey, you gotta let me know those, because I don't really know.
You got out of town. You got York, not just Philly.
Okay.
You got Upper Darby.
Okay.
We did all those. You got to hit all those.
I'm gonna be hitting you up like, yo, what's good with them things you were talking about?
That's a fact.
You give me some jewels, I give you some jewels. How about that?
Harrisburg, Harrisburg will love you.
Why is that?
Because you got to, even in your videos, I see, where you did your video in Harlem somewhere?
Which one?
Your Everything's New.
That's in Bed-Stuy.
That's in Bed-Stuy. I could tell from the brown star. I knew it was either Harlem or Bed-Stuy, right? Okay. In your Everything's New video, it's New Yorkish, but you could see that it got some LA to it. Like how you on top of the car, how you ride in the web. It just feel good.
Right.
And what I'm saying is that Harrisburg will love you because you're not from New York. You got a New York vibe, but you also got a West Coast feeling. It's a different type of feeling. I can't describe it, but it's not a New York feeling.
Right.
Your hospitality is great.
Well,
you smile, you make a motherfucker think he can fuck with you. Hold on, she might like me. You know what I mean? Once a female, once you got that, it's a different type of feeling. Because chicks in New York, they'll let you know, look, I ain't even feeling you like that. But you got to hold up. I might get a chance with this jump. Know what I mean? Nah, seriously though, man. I think that you got a great career ahead of you, and
Thank you.
I'm definitely happy that you came to Moving Forward podcast
Well,
to
thank you
give
for
us an
having
interview.
me.
You're welcome.
I look forward to coming back.
Nah, you definitely gonna come back, and you definitely gonna come back.
I'm coming back.
We need you back ASAP. You got any shout outs before we get out of here?
Hey, shout out to my manager Monique, and shout out to my cousin Desi Styles. You know what I'm saying? She does all the styling for everything, every show, every outfit you see me in. That girl go crazy.
Oh, so she the one that's doing the motherfucking outfits.
Yeah,
your
she,
outfits
the one
is
turned up. You know what I'm saying?
Amazing.
Yeah, she be getting me off them beef patties. I'd be like, why you put me in the skinny bitch outfit again, bro? I'm like, I was trying to eat Chipotle with you. Now I gotta eat spinach.
Oh, because she be getting you them outfits.
Yeah, I'm
so
like, yo, what kind of waistline you think I got right now? I've been eating Chipotle and meatballs and chopped cheese.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? I'm a whole bloated.
You in the gym?
No. Them subway stairs is my gym, okay? Because let me tell you,
subway
halfway through the subway stair, I'd be like, hold on, just go past. It's fine.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
go past.
you
I'm tired.
Oh, all
I get
right.
upset. They be like, excuse me.
Try the subway in the middle of July. You gonna see it's gonna be like 1,000 degrees in that motherfucker. You gonna see?
Yeah, that's how I felt coming here on the G. My whole tier is sweaty back here. When you can actually feel the beads of sweat through your bra, it's a problem. I'm like, I should have wore that white beater underneath. I'm like, but it wouldn't have looked good. I'm like, let me just be sweaty, bro.
I thought that you was gonna come to the show looking amazing. Nah, you look amazing, but I thought you was gonna be.
I knew, when I put this on, I said, you know what?
Out.
When they had probably invited me, they done saw the see-through with the pasties. I said, and they probably was like, China Marie gonna come through with the pastries.
Thought China Marie was gonna come through with the pastries.
Nah, I'm gonna do both. You know what I'm saying?
If I said you better go on Power tomorrow with the pastries,
I might be on Power with a little something. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. You
know,
got to. You got to.
It's cool. I'm gonna be tagging the podcast all day, so it's like
Make
it don't
sure
matter.
you promote us.
You know what I'm saying? Of course.
That's a
it's
super
all
fact.
love.
That's a super fact. You said your shout outs.
Yes.
Any new music? Any new videos? Any what?
I mean, I just dropped a
about
video yesterday. I dropped one last week. I'm dropping one next week.
You dropping one every week?
Not every week. It's just, when I feel like dropping it, when the time is right.
When
I'm
the
gonna wake up
time
in the
is
morning
right.
and say, you know what? I
Drop
need to
that
hear
shit.
this.
See, I'm loving your style already, man.
Yeah, it's a feeling.
I'm loving
That's
your
how
style
you keep it
already.
authentic.
That's a super fact. All right, so we're going to get up out of here now, man. Thanks for coming, China Marie, man.
Absolutely.
We love you. Lambo Show in the building.
Appreciate
We
it.
out of here, man. Another episode of Moving Forward. We go.
Every day all I do grind. Watch all the money stack up. There's in the cool backing up. Boss bitch, you can't waste my time. Cause everything on me brand new. Feeling like I traded in a coupe. Feeling like I need a couple new friends. Might trade you into everything around me brand new. Drop the top so the light shine through. All I care about is getting more bags. You should care about that too.